Hey, I'm Jesse Hunt with Unofficial. We're a web design and digital marketing agency located in downtown Memphis. Since 2002, I've been helping Mid-South businesses just like yours improve their websites and find more customers on the internet. Today, I'm going to perform a video website audit on your website that'll show you some areas for improvement that might be hurting your business. The entire audit will take 15 to 20 minutes and should leave you substantially more informed about what's working and what's not working so well on your website. I hope you'll find the audit informative and that you'll keep me in mind if you ever need some help working on your existing website or building a new one. Thanks a lot for watching. Let's get started.
Hey Randy, so here we are on the homepage of your website, www.housebrothersconstructioninc.com, and what I'd like to do is take a few minutes, scroll through your website, click on some of the pages, give you some feedback, talk about what I'm seeing here on your website. From there, we'll go and we'll look at some search engine results on Google's website, and we'll talk about how you're doing in those Google search results. We'll look at a few tools that Google provides and talk about what Google's looking for there and how you're doing with that. And then we'll come back one more time and look at your website and use a few utilities that I have here on my browser just to get a better feel for what's happening behind the scenes on your website. So when I land on your homepage, the first thing I notice is this big scrolling image, which I think is good. I think pictures are worth 1,000 words, especially on websites. People are impatient. They want to see really quickly what you can do for them, and I think pictures are a great way of being able to do that. So I like that a lot. I might even recommend making that picture a little bit bigger. One thing I will say, that the website feels, I can't tell exactly when the website was built. I don't see a copyright date or anything like that on it. But the website feels like it might be a little dated. The big sidebar, the big gray sidebars here on each side of the website, that implies that the website might be a few years old. That was more of a design trend a few years ago, and these days as technology has changed, websites have tended to trend more toward 100% widths, where the website fills the entire browser window regardless of what size computer screen you're on. So if I'm correct about that, and the website's older, if you're looking at redesigning the website and making it, giving it a facelift, I would say make this picture bigger, make it fill the screen. Use the pictures of your work to the maximum advantage. This picture here is a little weird to me. There's some writing on it. I'm not sure what's going on with that, but other than that, really like the pictures. As I scroll down, I like the amount of text that you've got on the home page. I can't tell you how often I do these audits and people are just really short on text. Google likes lots of text, and I like giving it to them. If you give Google lots of text, that's one of the steps toward getting Google to send you a lot of visitors. So I think your amount of text on the home page is a good thing. I like that. I also like that you've got your business name, address, and phone number here on your homepage. We'll talk more about name, address, and phone number later, but I will tell you in my industry there's an acronym. It's NAP, N-A-P. It stands for name, address, and phone number, and it's because it matters a lot when it comes to search engine optimization, having a consistent name, address, and phone number all over the internet. So I like it that it's on your homepage. We'll click through and look at some of the other pages here in just a sec. I hope that it's on those pages as well. One other thing I might say, I would encourage you to put your phone number up here in the header. When somebody's ready to get in touch with you, you want it to be as easy as possible for them to find your contact information, and so putting that information in the header makes it nice and easy to do. And you might also consider adding like a contact form, a request a quote form, or something like that on the home page of your website where people don't have to scroll down to see it. And really on all the other pages on your website as well. If you make it super easy for people to request a quote, you'll find that you get more leads from the website, I'm pretty sure. All right, so let's click the About Us page and see what's there. Okay, I like it. Again, you've got your name, address, and phone number here. I think that's great. Good job. Like the amount of text you've got there. Looks like we've got the same slideshow going on here at the top. I'd say might want to change that up and make it different from page to page or something like that. When we go to services here, my recommendation here is, I read through this earlier and I noticed you do remodeling, you do water damage repair, it talks about masonry and painting and roofing and siding. I would recommend breaking those out into separate sub-pages. Create a page for each service that you offer, and that will give you the ability to get much more aggressive with your search engine optimization. It'll allow us to incorporate a whole lot more keywords into the website, and that'll make you show up in Google for more stuff. So break those out into separate pages. Up here in the navigation, I'd probably have, home, about us, services, and then under services have like a drop-down menu that lists, remodeling, water damage repair, roofing, whatever the services that you want to list out are, but have sub-pages for each of those there. All right, products. Let's see what's here. Yeah, so I'm not sure. I'm not sure what the purpose of this page is. This page confuses me a little bit, and I'm guessing I'm not the only one. If it confuses me, it probably confuses some of your customers as well. And if I sat here and took the time to go through all these slideshows, I might figure out what we're talking about here. But the truth is, I want to keep this audit video brief, but more importantly than that, your visitors to your website are going to be even more impatient than I am. They're not going to take the time to go out of their way to learn what it is you're trying to tell them. So if you've got products that you want to talk about on the website, I would encourage you to make this page much more obvious about what you're trying to tell people about the products. When I look at this picture, I can't tell what it is we're talking about here. What is this product? Is this a shingle? Is this I don't know. It looks like a piece of paper in the picture. It's just not clear. So I think the products page needs work. Photo gallery. Before and afters. Yeah, I like this. This is good. Before and after pictures are always good, and yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of critique necessary there, other than maybe improve the way that the photo gallery function works, so it's a little easier to tell what's before and what's after, and not require quite so many clicks in order to try to figure it out. And then let's look at your Contact Us page. So Contact Us, it does have a contact form. A form like this is kind of what I was talking about for a request to quote form, but I'd put it up near the top of the page, maybe kind of over on the side of the image or something, and I'd put it on every single page and make it really obvious that you want people to fill that form out. You'll get more leads from your website if you do. All right, so now we talked about name, address, and phone number. So I'm going to open this up. This is a Google search, and I just searched House Brothers Construction Memphis. I was just trying to get Google to show me this listing right here. So my search worked, and basically I just want to compare what Google has in their database about you versus what's on your website. So if we come over here, you've got your business name listed as House Brothers Construction, Inc. If we come back over here, Google has you as House Brothers Construction, Inc. So that's perfect. Over here, you've got your address as 2798 Bragg Lane, 2798. I'm not sure why 2798 is on there twice. I think that's probably probably an error that needs to be fixed. And then Memphis, Tennessee 38134. So now come back over here to Google. If we look at your address, they have just simply Bartlett TN. That's a problem. That's an inconsistency. That's what I was talking about earlier, getting that name, address, and phone number perfectly consistent from one place to another. It looks like somebody has claimed this listing in the past, so that might be you, it might be whoever built your website. But I think we need to get access to this this listing right here and update your address to make it consistent with what's on your website. Excuse me. By doing that, you will greatly improve the likelihood that you show up in Google's local search results. That will make a difference for sure. All right, and then finally, your phone number, 901-859-1366, and that's the same thing here, so that's good. Your primary category is contractor. I would be willing to bet that Google probably has several other categories that would match up with your business, so I would recommend once we get access to this that you add in those other categories and do some other optimization on all this. If you need help with that stuff, I'm pretty good at that. I'd love to help you with that. That's right squarely in my wheelhouse. This Google local optimization is kind of our specialty. So love to help with that. All right, next up here, this is a tool that Google provides to web developers. It's called the Mobile Friendly Test, and basically it scans your website and tells us whether or not it's mobile friendly, whether or not it looks good on iPads and iPhones and all that good stuff. So as you can see, Google says, awesome, this page is mobile friendly. That's really important. You want to make sure that your website is mobile friendly, and because it is, I'm not going to spend too much time talking about that there other than to say good job on being mobile friendly. All right. Next up, I did a few Google searches. I tried to put myself in the shoes of somebody who would be in need of your services and said, okay, if I needed the services that Randy offered, what would I type into Google in order to find somebody to provide them? And so what I came up with right off the bat was Memphis home repair. As we scroll down here, we're not going to talk too much about these ad listings up here. If it's got the little yellow icon next to it, these people are paying to be there, and so it's kind of irrelevant. Down here, though, these local results, these below this map right here, these are the listings where I was talking about the name, address, and phone number really begins to matter. These are the ones that where that plays a big effect. As you notice, your website's not showing up here under Memphis home repair in these local results. So probably a missed opportunity, probably something that I could help you out with. All right. So as we scroll down here then under these what we call organic results from here down, these have a lot to do with how your website's built. Do you have the right keywords in the right places, the right number of times? And are other websites linking back to you? The more links you get pointed towards your website, the better you'll do in these search results. But as we scroll through here, your website's not showing up at all on the first page for this Memphis home repair keyword search. So I think there's definitely an opportunity for improvement here. And I would love to chat with you about how we can make your business show up in these search results and push down some of those competitors that are showing up there. All right, next up here, searched Memphis home remodeling. Same deal, not showing up at all in the map results there. And then as we scroll down, you're not showing up either in the organic results. So definitely some room for improvement. These are searches that are almost certainly being searched on by local consumers. So not being here means that you're missing out on the business and somebody else is getting it. I'm not sure what the average value of a customer for your business is, but given that you're doing remodeling, I would imagine an average customer is worth several $1,000s. So if you miss very, very many of those, you miss out on a whole lot of revenue. Finally, the last search I did here, I did water damage restoration Memphis TN. And the reason I phrased it like that is as I started typing water damage, Google suggested it like this. And since Google suggested it like this, I feel it's really strong likelihood that other people are doing this particular search. And if Google's suggesting it that way, this is probably the exact search that a lot of people are doing. So if we look here in the local result, Belfour, AAA Service Company, and Memphis RCI, you're not showing up at all in these local results. And then if we scroll down here, you're not showing up in the organic results either. So once again, I think there's a missed opportunity. Those people that are doing these searches are going to your competitors instead of to you, and I'd like to help you improve that. So I think we could help you to make your website a better lead generation tool for sure. All right, back to your website. I'm gonna open up this little plugin I've got installed on my browser here. This is called the Google Tag Assistant. Basically, it scans your website and it looks to see if you've got any Google tags installed. And as you can see, it shows that you have 0 tags installed on your website. I was really hoping to find that you'd have a Google tag called Google Analytics. Basically, Google Analytics monitors the traffic on your website. It tells you how many people are coming to your website, where they're coming from, so you can tell what other websites are referring you traffic. You can see what they're doing once they get on your website. So do they land on your homepage and then immediately leave? Or do they click through, read about your services, look at some of your pictures, and then go to your Contact Us page and fill out a form to get in touch with you? It provides really good information to know whether or not your website's performing well as a marketing tool for your business, and to be able to monitor the return on investment that you're getting from your website. So I would highly encourage you to install Google Analytics on your site. You'll need somebody that understands a little bit about websites in order to install it. I'll be glad to help you with that if you need some help. Lastly, I've got this tool here. This is called SEOquake, and SEOquake provides this page SEO audit, page search engine optimization audit. I'm not going to get bogged down in the technical complexities too much here. I'll just hit a couple of the things that this tells me that I feel like could use some improvement here, and then if you want to talk about the more technical aspects of this, then give me a call and we'll chat about how to get more aggressive with your search engine rankings. But the number one thing I look at whenever I'm looking at what somebody's optimized their website for is their title tag. A title tag is Google looks at is one of the most important places to put keywords on a website. Now your title is House Brothers Construction, Bartlett TN, 901-859-1366. Well, your address is in Memphis, so this Bartlett TN seems a little weird to me. But really, I want to see some keywords here. I would recommend a title that's something more like House Brothers Construction, Memphis Home Repair, or House Brothers Construction, Water Damage Repair in Memphis, or something like that that includes a keyword in your title. And then use a different keyword in the title of each page. So each page on your website has a different title. Use a different keyword on each page, and that will help you to rank for more keywords. Scroll down here, heading tags are another really important place to include keywords on your website. And you've got headings on your site. Let House Brothers make your house into a home. What we do, more about us, our past work. You're not including keywords here, though. You need to have some heading tags that talk about Memphis home repair, or Memphis home remodeling, or Memphis water removal, or whatever. I mean, we need to talk about what keywords you want to show up for and then prioritize them and figure out which pages they're most appropriate on. But you're definitely missing an opportunity here by not having keywords in your headings. Text, they actually suggest adding more text to your website. I didn't think it was too bad, but they say you could use a little more. The rest of this stuff looks pretty good. We talked about not having Google Analytics, micro formats. I won't get bogged down in that, other than to say that it wouldn't hurt to have it. So, Randy, I'm gonna wrap it up right there. I don't want to give you too much information, overwhelm you, or bog you down, or whatever. I appreciate you taking the time to watch. My goal here is to become a resource to you. I want to earn your trust, ultimately earn your business, and I want to be your go-to website guy. So if you enjoyed hearing the stuff that I pointed out here, if you agree with my assessment of your website and the areas that it could be improved, pick up the phone and give me a call. My cell phone number, write this number down because it's not on my website. My cell phone number is 901-491-6490. 901-491-6490. Give me a call. We'll talk about what your goals are, what your thoughts on my feedback here was, and how we get you from where you're at to where you're trying to go. How do we make your website into a great marketing tool that'll generate new business generate new customers for your business, rather. So call me on my cell phone, 901-491-6490. And I'll package this up, shoot it over to you in an email here in just a bit. And if I don't hear from you in a few days, I'll follow up with you and just make sure you got the email, see if you had any questions, see if there's anything that I can help you with. But by all means, don't wait to hear from me. Give me a call and let's chat about it. 901-491-6490. Thanks a lot for taking the time to watch, Randy. I really appreciate your time, and I look forward to talking to you soon. Bye-bye.